Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman with the Strat-O-Matic Network. And I wish good morning to all. We have a ball game here. It's Baltimore Orioles at the Kansas City Athletics. Second of a three-game series. Baltimore won the first game 5-4. This game is dated April 28. In our 1962 replay, Steve Barber's starting for Baltimore. He is 2-0. And Norm Bass for Kansas City, he is 1-2. The lineups for Baltimore: Johnny Temple leading off at second, Herzog in center, Powell in left, Gentile at first, Throneberry in right. I had to construct a fielding rating for him because he's not listed as right field. Brooks Robinson at third, Charlie Lau catching, Adair at short, and batting ninth is Steve Barber, left-hander. Again, 2-0 on the season. For Kansas City, it's Hauser at short, Del Greco in center, Lumpy at second, Seaburn at first, Samoli in right, Ed Charles at third, Jimenez in left, Sullivan catching, and Norm Bass, the pitcher. He is a right-hander, and he's 1-2 on the season. I'll welcome everybody here to Kansas City Municipal Stadium. And the Kansas City A's take the field. Here's Norm Bass on the mound, taking his warm-ups. Leading it off is Johnny Temple for Baltimore. Baltimore 8-6, 5 games out. Kansas City 5-12. They are in last place, 9 1/2 games behind. Here's Bass. Pitch to Temple, 1-4 right-handed, pops it up to third for Charles. He makes the catch, one away, and we are underway here. Now Whitey Herzog is the batter. Here's the pitch from Bass. 1-8, right-handed, walked him. Herzog on first with one out. And Boog Powell is the batter. Here's Dan Port. He says, hello, hi Jeffrey. I just finished my first game of Strat-O-Matic in like 20 plus years, played the Brewers-Rangers opener from 77. Took a while, but found a rhythm and had fun with it. Excellent. Excellent, Dan. Are you up early or up late? I hope early. Here's Boog Powell with Herzog on first, one out. 410, left-handed, ballpark slash, did not put him in. Let's do it now. Kansas City. Okay, for Powell, 410, ballpark slash left-handed. He's a left-hander, 1-13. That goes through for a base hit. So it's first and second with one out. All right, Dan. Here's Jim Gentile, first and second, one out. 6-9. Grounds it to short, our first X. Herzog, 330. G3 pound doesn't apply. E30, 6-12, 17. Actually, I'm so sorry. That's shortstop. Hauser, 330. G3 pound. 6-12-17. Oh, and it's a two-base error. It's a G3E2 for Hauser. And that will bring home a run. No run batted in, 1-0 Baltimore. And here's Throneberry. He'll be traded May 9 in our 62 replay to the Mets. Throneberry, left-handed hitter. Infield is back. Actually, it's in. Second and third, one out. 6-6, left-handed, walked him. So that'll load him up. Second walk by Bass this inning. Base is full, infield back. 3-5, right-handed, pops it up to second. And under it is Lumpy, 2 outs. And here's Charlie Lau, left-handed hitter. Four, 7, left-handed single, 1-5. It goes through, base hits. Powell scores. It's earned. Bases still loaded with 2 outs for Jerry Adair. 1-9, grounds it to second, and Lumpy has it. He throws it to Seaburn, and the side is out. But 2 runs on 2 hits, 2 walks, and an error, a 2-base error, costly error. After a half, it's Baltimore 2, Kansas City coming up. Here's Steve Barber on the mound for Baltimore now. Dick Hauser leads it off. That's 4-7. Right-handed walked him. Hauser is on. 1-19. 1-20. Being held. 1-18 max. Here's Del Greco. Hauser gets the lead. The pitch to Del Greco. There goes Hauser. And he is safe. So Hauser steals second. Del Greco at the plate. .38 left-handed, lines it to short, 1 out. Now here's Lumpy. .17 left-handed, grounds it to second. I think he'll advance. Yeah. Temple at second base throws it to Gentile for the out, and Hauser does advance to third. So it's 2 outs with Hauser in at third and Norm Seaburn in a clutch situation. .39 left-handed, base hit. Seaburn bringing Hauser home. And it's a 2-1 ball game now. Baltimore leading. And here's Gino Cimoli. Seaburn on first. 1-15, 1-16. Not being held. Cimoli at the plate, 2 down. .38 left-handed, flies it to left. That's for Powell. He makes the catch, and the side is retired. There was 1 run, though, for Kansas City on a walk and a single. A stolen base, 1 left. After 1, it's a 2-1 ball game. Baltimore out ahead. Well, here's Bass, top of the second. Steve Barber leading it off for Baltimore. 5-7, left-handed, base hit for Barber. Off of Bass's card. Check Barber to see if he has a running rating. No, he does not. Bass does. I have that already. Okay. Temple at the plate. He'll hit away. That's 6-6 right-handed, walked him. So it's first and second with nobody out. And here's Whitey Herzog. Here's the pitch to Whitey. 3-6, base hit Whitey. 2 asteroids. Barber scores. Temple goes to third. It's 3-1. Baltimore. First and third, no outs. They'll play the infield back. Boog Powell, the batter. 4-4 left-handed, grounds to third X. Charles 319. One 3 goes through S2 base hit. E19 579. It's going to be a single. Past Charles. Temple scores. Herzog goes to third. And that's 2 runs in. 4-1 Baltimore. Still first and third, infield back for Jim Gentile. .28 right-handed struck him out. 1 down. Throneberry, the batter. Again, infield back. 6-6 left-handed walked him to load the bases. Second walk Throneberry has drawn. Now Brooks Robinson, bases full, 1 out, infield back. 6-10 right-handed, grounds it to short X. Maybe it can be 2. Hauser 330. That's a re-roll. 330, 15-3 gets to it, G1, E30. 6-10, 14. And he makes the play, G1, bases loaded, and that is a double play. Turned by Hauser, 6-4-3. And the side is out, but 2 more runs for Baltimore on 3 hits, 2 walks. 2 left, and we head to the bottom of the second. Here's Ed Charles. Barber on the mound. 5-7 right-handed, grounds it to second X. Temple 315. (19-3) gets to it, G1. E15, 6-10, 14, and he boots it. An error charged to Temple, a 1-base error. Charles is on. 1-19, 1-20, being held 1-18. Does not get the lead. Here's Manny Jimenez. .69 left-handed, double 1-12. That'll be a base hit. 2 asteroids. Charles goes to third. First and third, no outs. Haywood Sullivan, the batter, infield back. 4-7 left-handed, flies it to center. This might score Charles. +2, 1-18. He's coming home. And he is safe. That's an unearned run. And it's a 4-2 game. 1 out, Jimenez on first. And here comes Norm Bass. .59, right-handed, grounds it to short X. Hauser Adair 325. .325, 14, 3 gets to a G2, E25, 245 rare play on a G2. Batter lines a shot that deflects off the pitcher to the fielder who plays the play to first for the out, runners advance. So it's 6-1 to 3. 2 outs now. Jimenez on second. And here's Dick Hauser. .36 left-handed, grounds it to third, and that's for Brooks Robinson. He throws it to Gentile at first, and the side is retired. But another run for Kansas City, and the score is 4-2 after 2. I think I'll take a break for about 2 or 3 minutes. And then we'll come back here. After 2, Baltimore 4, Kansas City 2. This is the Strat-O-Matic Network. We head back to the top of the third now. Norm Bass on the mound has allowed 4 runs in 2 innings. And Charlie Lau leads it off. .2-6 right-handed base hit Lau. His second hit of the ball game. Lau on first, nobody out. Almost gets the lead, but not quite, not being held. Here's a dare. That's 5-6 right-handed, struck him out. Second strikeout for Bass. And the pitcher, Johnny Temple, is in the batter's box. Hello, Jim. Here's Barber at the plate. 4-4, left-handed, grounds it to third X. For Ed Charles, 3-19. G3 pound, no one being held. Charles E19, 6-10-12. It's a G3 with a runner on first, will advance. Charles throws him out. 2 away. And here's Johnny Temple. Ah. 2-3 right-handed, pops it up behind the plate for Sullivan, and the side is retired. No runs, the leadoff single by Lau, left on base, and we move to the bottom of the third in a 4-2 game. Bobby Del Greco leading it off, facing Barber. The pitch from Barber. 6-4 right-handed, grounds to third X. Brooks, 111. 1-1, G3 gets to it. 6-11, 14. And he throws him out, 1 away. Now here's Lumpy. .410, left-handed, struck him out. First strikeout for Barber, 2 away. And here's Norm Seaburn. .65, left-handed, grounds it to second. And Temple fields it, throws to Gentile, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Steve Barber. We've gone 3, it's 4-2 still, Baltimore. Bass takes the mound. Herzog leads it off. Herzog, left-handed hitter. Pitch from Bass, 6'4", left-handed, flies to center X. Del Greco, 2-7. (18-2) gets 2 at F3, E7, 5-9-10. Makes the catch. That's one away. And here's Boog Powell. Powell is 2 for 2, singled twice, scored once. Pitch from Bass, 3-7, right-handed, walked him. Powell is on first with 1 out. The batter is Jim Gentile. For 5, left-handed, flies it to right for Samoli, 2 outs. And here's Throneberry, who has walked twice. 6-7, left-handed. Double 1 to 16. It's a base hit for Throneberry. Powell goes to third and holds. So it's 2 outs, first and third for Brooks Robinson. Here's Bass. And the pitch, 5-7, right-handed, walked him to load the bases. 2 outs, and Charlie Lau comes to the plate, 2 for 2. 1-4, that's a ballpark slash, left-handed, 1 to 13, 17, and that's lined to second, and that will retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, 2 walks, 3 left on. And we head to the bottom of the 4th now, with Barber on the mound. It's Gino Samoli leading it off for Kansas City. It's 4-2, Baltimore. 5-11, right-handed, flies it to left X. And that will be Powell, 4-10. 5-4. It's going to drop in for a base hit. S2. Powell, E10. 6-11, 13. It's a base hit for Samoli. Samoli is on first. Ed Charles at the plate, the tying run in a 4-2 game, Baltimore. Pitch to Charles, 1-5. Grounds it back to Barber. He throws to second for 1. Over to Gentile at first for the double play. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's Manny Jimenez. 6-3 left-handed, grounded back to Barber X. He's a 121. Gets two at G1. E21. 6, 9, 12. And he throws him out. And that will retire the side. No runs, one hit, none left after the double play. We've gone 4 innings. It's still 4-2 Baltimore. Here's Norm Bass in his first endurance inning. Jerry Adair leading it off. Top of the 5th, Baltimore batting. 4-10 right-handed. That's a fly ball to left. And that's one out. There's Kathy Harden. Good morning to Kathy. An early bird indeed. That's one down now. And Barber coming up. Bass into his windup. 4-10, left-handed, ballpark slash. Barber left-handed hitter, 1-13. No, it's line to second for the 2 outs. And Johnny Temple is the batter. 5-11 right-handed, fly ball left X. That's Jimenez of 4-4. Four, 16-4, gets 2 at F2. Jimenez E4, 5-8-10. Makes the catch and the side is retired. And we move to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Barber. On the mound for Baltimore. Sullivan leading it off. Haywood Sullivan. 4-12 right-handed hit. That's a ballpark blast, but he has the power. It's going deep, and it is gone. Haywood Sullivan with the home run, putting Kansas City within 1 now. It's a 4-3 ball game. His second run batted in. He had a sacrifice fly in the second. Look at it again. 4-12 right-handed. Ballpark blast. Right-hander, 1-17. It was a 12, and he has the power against left-handers. And Haywood Sullivan with a big home run. For Kansas City. That is the second home run of the season for Haywood Sullivan. He had 4 real world. 4-3 game, and Bass will hit. Still early. Here's Barber. Pitch to Bass, 4-5, right-handed. Flies it to right for Throneberry, 1 out. Now Dick Hauser is the batter. It's a 4-3 game, Baltimore with the lead. Pitch to Hauser, 6-10, right-handed. There's a ballpark slash. Right-hander 1-10 goes through. Hauser on first with a tying run. 1-19, 1-20, being held 1-18. Does not get the lead. Del Greco at the plate. Six right-handed struck him out. Second strikeout for Barber today. 2 away, and here's Lumpy. Three-seven left-handed flies to center. Herzog gets under it. He makes the catch, and the side is retired. But there was 1 run on the home run by Haywood Sullivan, his second of the year. After 5, it's a 4-3 game. Baltimore 4, Kansas City 3. We move to the top of the 6th. Norm Bass in his second endurance inning. He retired the side in order in the 5th. Herzog leads it off. That's 5-5 left-handed. That's hit well. Into the gap for a double for Herzog. A very good game. 5-5 left-handed. Herzog on second to lead it off. Here's Boog Powell. 4-7 left-handed single, 1-5. Grounds to second B. I think he will advance. You know, I'll memorize this someday. He does advance. So it's a grounder to second, and Herzog on third. Jim Gentile, the batter, infield in. Kathy Harden for Kansas City. And that's 5-7 left-handed. Base hits. Herzog scores. It's a 5-3 game now. Here's Marv Throneberry with Gentile on first, 1 out. 4-7 left-handed single, 1-5. It goes through. Throneberry with his second hit of the game. 1 asteroid. Gentile goes to second, and Bass has reached fatigue. That will be it for Bass. He pitched 5 1/3. He's a loser of record. Nine hits, walked 5, struck out 2, has allowed 5. Wyatt and Dittmar came in real world. Lord, we'll bring in Wyatt. Dittmar has a 6.65 ERA, only 22 innings pitched. I'll wait till they're bombed out to use him. It'll be John Wyatt coming out to pitch. Wyatt has a record of 1-1. Okay, Wyatt is ready. First and second, one out. 5-3 game. Here's Brooks Robinson. I'm doing well, Kathy. Thank you. Sort of all the issues that I had yesterday resolved. Good morning, Mike. Good morning, Mike. First and second, one out. Brooks Robinson at the plate. Wyatt in now for Bass. The pitch to Brooks 4-4. That's a grounder to short X. Hauser 330. G3 pound. No one held or in. Hauser E30 611 14. That's going to be a G3, first and second. Runners will advance as Hauser throws Robinson out 2 away for Charlie Lau. .210 right-handed, single 1-12, 15 lines hits a second, caught by Lumpy, and that will retire the side. The Orioles do get a run. They knock Bass out of the game. And we're going to head to the bottom of the 6th. I'm going to refresh my coffee here. Okay, we move to the bottom of the 6th. Steve Barber has gone all the way. He's allowed 3 runs in 5 innings, including the home run to Sullivan. It's 5-3 Baltimore. Here's Norm Seaburn leading it off. That's 2-6 left-handed, pops it up to second for Temple, 1 out. Now Gino Simoli. .410 right-handed, struck him out. Third strikeout for Barber, 2 down. Nobody on for Ed Charles. Here's Barber into his windup. And the pitch 2-6 left-handed, base hit Charles. Charles is on. 36 degrees, wow. That's cold. 1-18 being held. 4-5 for the lead. Does not get it. Manny Jimenez, the batter. .29 left-handed, grounds it to second for Temple. He throws it to Gentile, and that will retire the side. No runs, one hit, the single by Charles left on. Top of the seventh. John Wyatt in for Bass. Jerry Adair leading it off. 3-2, lines it to short. Caught by Hauser, 1 out. Here's Barber now. Barber, left-handed hitter. That's 6-6. Left-handed, walked him. And here's Johnny Temple. The pitch from Wyatt. 5-12 right-handed, grounds it to first X. Seaburn 2-10. Gets to it. G1, E10, 3-5-6. And he takes it to the bag. That's going to be, though, a G1. That might be a double play. That will be a double play with a runner on first, and that will retire the side. No runs, no hits, the walk, none left. We have a seventh inning stretch here. And we want to welcome you to our early bird edition right here on the Strat-O-Matic network. Looking at our schedule, our next game will be 2 p.m. And it's going to be the Pittsburgh Pirates at the Los Angeles Dodgers. Second of a 3-game series. I have not posted it yet. I will post it for a 2 p.m. start. Earl Francis starting for Pittsburgh. Sandy Koufax for the Dodgers. And it's too bad Koufax was hurt for part of this year. He missed about, I don't know. He missed about 10 starts. Okay, we head to the bottom of the seventh now. Barber on the mound. This is his first endurance inning. Haywood Sullivan leads it off. He homered in the fifth. That's 5-3 right-handed, fly ball right X. Throneberry 4-12. Two, 4, that's going to drop in for a double, D3. 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's going to be a stand-up double for Sullivan today. They're a very good game for Sullivan. A sacrifice fly, a home run, now the double. And there will be a hitter for Wyatt. Wyatt pitched 1 2/3 and did his job. boy, I'll tell you, they have some pitchers who are not too good. I'll see if Fisher is eligible. This is too close a game to bring in a scrub. It's going to be Leo Burke hitting. We haven't used him much at all. Hey now, how are you? Leo Burke will be the third pitcher today for Kansas City. And this would be Burke's first appearance. He'll go to the Angels eventually. He has no record. Oh, Burke is going to hit. I'm sorry, what am I doing? My God. He had no record because he wasn't listed. It's true still that he has no record. Actually, Burke is 0 for 2 on the season. We're just going to check the schedule here to make sure Wickersham or Fisher might be eligible. Feister, Wickersham it will be. Leo Burke steps into the batter's box. It's a 5-3 game. Burke is the tying run at the plate. Here's the pitch to Burke. 1-6. Base hit, Burke. And Sullivan scores. Burke did his job. It's a 5-4 game. Barber, one hitter walk away from fatigue. Wilhelm warming in the bullpen. Here's Barber now. The pitch to Hauser, 5'8", right-handed, grounds it to short. That'll be a double play. 2 outs. Nobody on. Bobby Del Greco comes up to the plate, 0 for 3. Today. 2-7 left-handed, struck him out. So Barber gets out of the inning with maintaining endurance. He did allow 1 run, leadoff double by Sullivan, and the pinch hit single by Burke. We're going to head to the top of the 8th. I'm going to take a break for 2 or 3 minutes. It will be Dave Wickersham, and he will be the third pitcher for Kansas City. He has no record, 2 earned runs in 6 1/3 innings. I'm Jeffrey Guterman. This is the Strat-O-Matic Network. I'll be back again, 2 or 3 minutes. Thank you. Dave Wickersham on the mound for Kansas City. It's Baltimore 5, Kansas City 4 in a tight game here. Whitey Herzog will lead it off for Baltimore. Five, 4. Left-handed catcher X. Sullivan 410. Ah. 16-4. Pass ball foul, popped up foul territory with nobody on. 6-10-12 E10. Oh, and he drops the ball. A PFE1. It was in foul territory. Play resumes with the same batter at the plate. So it's a full count now on Herzog. 6-10, that's going to be an error, I think. Anyone want to comment on that? I think that's an error. That's 6-10 left-handed ballpark slash. 1-13, it's a 16, hit to second for 1 out. Here's Boog Powell. Powell 2 for 3, 2 singles and a walk. 5-4 left-handed catcher X. Another X for Sullivan, 4-10. $18-4 G3. It's a dribbler in front of the plate. 4-6-8 E10. G3. He picks it up, Sullivan, and throws it to first, 2 outs. Thank you, Dan. It's an error, but it doesn't count as an at-bat, you know, for Herzog. He popped up anyway or lined out. 2 outs, nobody on. Jim Gentile, the batter. Wickersham throws 6-5 left-handed, grounds it to second for Lumpy. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Wickersham. We move to the bottom of the 8th. Barber allowed 2 hits in his first endurance inning. Here's Lumpy. One, 3, walked him. Lumpy draws the base on balls. He's the tying run at the plate. At first. And Norm Seaburn, the batter. Barber from the stretch, 1 hit or walk away from fatigue. Wilhelm is available. 6-10 left-handed. Ballpark slash, left-hander, 1-13. It's a 20. Line to second, 1 out. It did pop out, Jim. It did, that pop up, it did. Just hit his glove and popped out. So it's 1 out. Lumpy on first, Samoli at the plate. Here's Barber. 2-4 left-handed, pops it up behind the plate for Lau. Charlie Lau makes the catch, 2 away. Barber 1 hit, 1 out away from refreshing his endurance. Pitch to Charles, 5-9 right-handed, grounds it to short X. Adair, 325. .325, 9-3. Gets 2 at G3. E25, 5-10, 14. And he throws him out. Nice play by Adair, and the side is retired. We're heading to the 9th. It's Baltimore 5, Kansas City 4. Out comes Wickersham. If you're looking ahead to the bottom of the 9th, it'll be the bottom third of the order. Jimenez, Sullivan, and then Wickersham due up. Wickersham on the mound. Throneberry will lead it off. 2 singles, 2 walks. 6-8 left-handed, single 1-6, grounds to first, picked up by Seaburn who takes it to the bag. 1 out. And here's Brooks. Brooks 0 for 3 and a walk. 4-8 right-handed, triple 1-2. It's a base hit for Robinson, his first hit of the game. 1-17, not being held. Here's Charlie Lau now. 2 for 4. 5-8. Left-handed, flies it to center for Del Greco, 2 outs. And Jerry Adair, the batter. Adair 0 for 4. 4-9 right-handed, hit well by Adair with power, and it is gone. Adair with a 2-run home run. For some insurance here for Baltimore. Let's look at that again. It was 4-9 right-handed. And home run 1-17. He has the power against right-handers. Hit 11 in 538 at-bats, real world. For Adair, that's his second home run of the season. And here comes Barber with full endurance. 1 out, nobody on. It's a backbreaker for Kansas City. Indeed it is. 5-7, left-handed, grounds it to second X. Lumpy 2-12. 2-2, that'll be a single. E12, 5-9-12. So Barber gets his second hit of the game. And Johnny Temple, the batter. Ah. 3-7 right-handed, pops it up to second. Lumpy makes the catch, and that will retire the side. 2 runs, though, a backbreaker. On the 2-run home run by Adair, his second of the year. We're heading to the bottom of the 9th. It's a 7-4 game now. And Barber, with refreshed endurance, will face Manny Jimenez to lead it off. Again, A's down by 3 here. 5-8, left-handed, grounds it to second. Fielded by Temple, he throws to Gentile, 1 out. Now here's Haywood Sullivan, who is 2 for 2. A sacrifice fly, home run, and a double. Barber throws 2-6. Left-handed, pops it up to short for Adair, and he makes the catch, 2 outs. And now there'll be a hitter for Wickersham. Let's see what it's going to be. Facing Barber, the left-hander. It will be George Alusic. George Alusic coming in to pinch hit. Bottom of the ninth, 2 outs. Barber on the mound. The pitch to Alusic. 2-6 left-handed, hit well by Alusic to right field. Back to the wall goes Throneberry. And at the warning track, he makes the catch, and the ball game is over. The final, Baltimore 7, Kansas City 4. Again, it was a 2-6 left-handed home run, 1-7, and it was a 12. Let's do our wrap-up here. Barber gets the win. He's 3-0. 9 innings, 8 hits, walked 2, struck out 4, allowed 4, one of them unearned. The loss goes to Bass. He's 1-3. The final line, Baltimore 7 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. Kansas City 4 runs, 8 hits, and 2 errors. So that'll be the ball game. I'll put this one in the books, and I'll try to keep myself out of trouble for the rest of this morning. It's not even 6 a.m., and it feels like it's 9 a.m. to me. Appreciate everybody who was here. Jim, Mike, Dan, Kathy Harden, Hey Now. And everybody else in the Strat-O-Matic community. Thank you, Mike. We'll see you later. Take care. Thank you. Hey Now.